Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English Bình Phước radio, television station and newspaper. And following are the headlines for today. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính visited CPV Food Factory. Bình Phước leader work with FPT Choice Stock Company. Supporting farmer in digital transformation in production and consumption. Malaysian's Prime Minister official visited to Vietnam. Students in many localities return to school. And now are details. As part of his working program in Bình Phước province, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and leaders from number of central ministry and branches visited the CPV food factory at the BKMX Bình Phước Industrial Park.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính discussed the development strategy of CPV Food. In particular, after hearing the news that it is importing 70% of materials to make feed for its poultry farms, the Prime Minister made a note to both leaders of the company and Bình Dương province on the policy of the government on building the economy towards independence and self-reliance. It is therefore necessary to reduce imports of raw materials for animal feed processing. Vietnam has also signed a commitment to reduce global methane emissions, so CPV Food will pay attention to complying with environmental requirements. In addition, the Prime Minister spoke of the need to use land and labor more effectively.
Secretary of Bình Phước Provincial Pacific Committee Nguyễn Mạnh Cường, Chairman of the Provincial People Committee Trần Tuệ Hiền, and leader of relevant department and agency held a meeting with leaders from the FPT Choice Stock Company on the implementation of a cooperation project in the field of education.
According to FPT, it has carried out many practical projects in many localities during the 25 years since its establishment. In Bình Phước, it has outlined an educational complex project with traffic divisions, dormitories, services, landscapes, and studies areas, etc., that are suitable with the local terrain and conditions. With the construction of this complex, FPT wants to highlight education in the province, contribute to the training of local human resources, and at the same time strengthen the cooperation between FPT Corporation and the province. Comments at the meeting further clarified land funds, infrastructure, enrollments, implementation, and cooperation between FPT and Bình Phước. Provincial Party Committee Nguyễn Mạnh Cường emphasized that the design showed the determination of FPT. In terms of implementation time, there should be reasonable preparatory steps taken. On this occasion, the FPT's Hope Foundation also provided funding to build 2 classrooms and 1 water well at kindergartens in Đồng Nai and Bình Bình communes in Bù Đăng district at a total cost of 1 million Vietnam dong. The FPT Choice Stock Company also offered 10 scholarships at FPT University and 1 master's scholarships at Cambridge University in the UK to students in Bình Phước.
The Central Committee of the Vietnam Farmer Association, the Vietnam Post Corporation, the Provincial Farmer Association, and the Postal Service of Bình Phước Province held a conference to sign and implement a plan to coordinate support to farmers in digital transformation in production and good distribution in 2022.
The Farmers Association and the Provincial Post Office will coordinate and put information on at least 13,000 agriculture production households in Bình Phước on the e-commerce trading floor. They will also support farmers in the consumption of unprocessed agricultural products such as durian, longan, pomelo, oranges, tangerines, and guava, and preliminary processed products such as honey, rice, pepper, and cashew nuts. In addition, they will develop sales agents and conduct communications programs on digital transformation.
Malaysian Prime Minister Dato Sri Ismail Sabri bin Jacob paid an official visit to Vietnam. His visits aim to further the Vietnam-Malaysia relation and cooperation in the post-pandemic period.
This is the Malaysian government leader's first tour to Vietnam since he took office in August 2021. Vietnamese Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính affirmed the significance of his counterpart's visit, which he said will create a new momentum for the Vietnam-Malaysia cooperation. The two leaders agreed to work to raise two-way trade to $18 billion or even higher by 2025, and step up the trading of goods of the trends such as agricultural and narcotic products, highlight products, and electronic components. Prime Minister Chính suggested Malaysian firms step up investment in support industries, high-quality infrastructure, innovations, high-tech and IT applications in digital transformation in Vietnam. The two prime ministers held that cooperation in national defense and security has brought about pragmatic results. They consented to push for the early signing of a memorandum of understanding on bilateral defense collaboration and enhanced cybersecurity and maritime cooperation. Both welcomed the mutual recognition of COVID-19 vaccine passports, which will facilitate the traveling of the two countries' people, especially when Vietnam fully opens its doors to international visitors from March 15, and Malaysia will open its borders from April the 1st. Following the talks, the Prime Ministers witnessed the exchange of a number of cooperation documents, including a cooperation agreement between the Vietnam News Agency and Malaysian National News Agency. General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng hosted a reception for the Prime Minister of Malaysia on the same day. The Malaysian government leader congratulated Vietnam on its achievements in socio-economic development, especially in COVID-19 control and economic recovery. He said Malaysia attaches great importance to strategic partnership with Vietnam. General Secretary Trọng affirmed that Vietnam wishes to strengthen the strategic partnership with Malaysia. He suggested the two sides enhance ties among political parties, set up bilateral cooperation, as well as collaboration within the framework of ASEAN and as regional and international forums. The Vietnamese party leader said the two countries should strengthen cooperation in the East Sea to ensure the legitimate rights and interests of the parties under the 1982 United Nations Conventions on the Law of the Sea. Meeting the Malaysian Prime Minister on the same day, President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc proposed that the Malaysian leader encourage businesses to expand investment in the fields that Vietnam gives high priority, such as high technology, innovation, research and development. He also recommended that the two sides strengthen cooperation in tourism, culture, science and technology, as well as to promote people-to-people exchange. The Malaysian Prime Minister informed his host of the result of his talks with the Vietnamese Prime Minister, during which the two sides agreed to continue strengthening cooperation in all fields, especially in trade, investment and labor. National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ spoke highly of the significance of the Malaysian Prime Minister's visit, saying that the visit has created momentum to further promote the Vietnam-Malaysian strategic partnership. He affirmed the Vietnamese legislature attaches great importance to and always actively contributes to further strengthening the strategic partnership with Malaysia. He suggested the two national assemblies strengthen the exchange of delegations and parliamentarians to share experiences on legislation. The Malaysian Prime Minister appreciated the role of the National Assembly of the two countries in promoting cooperative ties between Vietnam and Malaysia. Malaysia prioritized to promote cooperation between the two countries in order to open up, restore, and boost socio-economic development.
Ladies and gentlemen, students in various localities started to return to school from next month 21st after a period of online learning due to a surge of COVID-19 case.
In the capital city of Hanoi, students from grade 7 to grade 12 went to schools on March 21st. The Hanoi Department of Education and Training proposed that schools pay attention to timely handling infections, keeping the highest level of safety for students and teachers. Earlier, Those from the 1st to 6th grades in the 18 suburban districts and town of Hanoi returned to online learning from February 28th, part of the local efforts to curb COVID-19 transmission. In some other localities, the northern province of Thiên Quang, for instance, the 7th and 12th graders will continue to attend both in-person and online classes. Students from grade 9 and grade 12 in the Central Highlands province of Đắk Lắk will return to school from March 21st, while all students in the Central province of Nghệ An are set to come back to schools from April 4th.
That's all for today on Bình Phước Radio, television station and newspaper news. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.